If you want to be a profitable trader, you need to stop doing these 3 things right now. The first thing you need to stop doing is overcomplicating your learning process. So many of you are trying to learn from 10 different people on 5 different asset classes with 10 different strategies. This simply does not work. Your brain organizes information by what makes sense to it. If you have all this different information coming in, your brain is literally not going to know what is right and what is wrong. This will cause you to get analysis paralysis. Analysis paralysis is when you sit and you look at the charts and you have no idea what's going on because you have all these different strategies. So your brain is so confused that it can't even take a trade because it has no idea on what's actually going on. People think that profitable traders have all these super complex systems and they do all these different things, but really, profitable traders just stick to what works and they do that every single day. Everybody who I know that is a profitable trader uses a few strategies and they trade a few asset classes and they stick to what works. Everybody who I know that's unprofitable learns 10 different strategies, they have 5 different mentors, and they trade every single asset class there is. It's very hard to be profitable if you're going to trade SPY and Bitcoin and Forex and stocks. If you're trading all these different asset classes, you won't ever find an asset class that you can sit there, study, and actually learn and understand it. I solely trade ES futures. Every now and then I'll trade gold or I'll trade NQ, but 99% of the time I'm trading ES futures. This allows my brain to develop a habit of looking at ES and finding great setups. So every morning when I wake up, I am doing the exact same thing and my brain doesn't have any other new elements that are coming in that are confusing me. So I recommend that you focus on one strategy, one asset class, and you learn from one mentor. This will allow you to learn so much faster and it will make your learning process more enjoyable because you're going to be able to see progress because you're sticking to one thing instead of learning 10 different things. One of the biggest mistakes I see when people are starting out trading is that they try to learn from 10 different people and they overcomplicate it so much. So I promise you guys, keep it simple and you will make more money. The second thing you need to stop doing is trading with emotions. Trading is a logical game. We are looking at the market and we are making a decision on when the best time to enter and exit the market is. As a trader, you have to use the logical side of your mind. The emotional side of your mind will do nothing but cause you issues. The number one reason that you're getting too emotional is because you're risking too much money. Let's say you have $10,000 in your account. A good rule of thumb is that you should never risk more than 1 to 2% of your account per trade. If you're risking half of your account per trade, of course you're going to be emotional because if you lose the trade, you now lost half of your account. Trading is a game of long-term profitability. Our goal as a trader is to be profitable over a long period of time. This can only happen if you're practicing good risk management. Like I said, you should only be risking 1 to 2% of your account max per trade, preferably less. The first thing this will do is it will allow you to actually grow your account because your losses won't really matter as long as your wins are bigger than your losses. The second and more immediate benefit of this is that you will be able to trade with a very clear mind. The reason you're not able to trade with a clear mind is because you're risking too much money. When you're risking a small percent of your account, you're not going to be overly concerned with the outcome of each trade. This will allow you to take much better trades because your mind doesn't have all this fear coming in. I want to make this very clear to you. If you have bad risk management, you will not make money trading. You might make some money in the short term, but over the long term, you will lose all of your money because you will develop bad habits and you will be gambling, not trading. The difference between gamblers and traders is that traders have a systematic plan on how much of their account they're going to risk, when they're going to enter and exit a trade, while gamblers just look at the chart and guess. Most people who are in the markets are complete gamblers. They open their app and they just randomly put on trades. They're trading with emotions. If you want to beat them, you have to trade with logic. And the way you can trade with logic is by only risking a small percent of your account so that your mind is clear enough to take the emotional aspect out of it because you're not worried about the outcome of each little trade. If you're using a good strategy and you're targeting high quality setups, you will make money in the long term. People think trading is just about making these huge wins, but in reality, trading is just about protecting your account and making your losses small so that your wins will actually grow your account. The last thing you need to stop doing if you want to become profitable is thinking with a short-term mindset. So many people come into trading and they think it's a get-rich-quick scheme and that they're going to make millions of dollars overnight. This is not true. Just like anything you want to get good at in life, it will take you some time. And I know that you're listening to this and you're thinking, no, I don't want it to take time. I want it to happen overnight. I promise you, it will be worth it and you will get so good that you will forget how long it took you because you'll be making so much money and you'll be thankful that you stuck with it and you didn't quit. If you've ever heard the statistic that 99% of traders fail, I don't really think that's an accurate statistic. I think that 99% of traders quit before they're ever able to see success. If you were to judge the traders who've actually stuck with trading for longer than like 2-3 years, I think that statistic would actually be much lower. If you are somebody who does not quit, you are already beating 99% of people. I get messages of people every single day who started trading like a week ago and they're already mad that they're not making any money. This is exactly why most people fail. They judge their success by the money they're making instead of their learning process. I was making this mistake when I started out too. Every single time I would lose a trade or I wouldn't make any money, I would get super mad and I would even get sad at times. This was because I was judging my success by the money I was making. I then switched over how I judged my success. I started judging my success by my ability to find great trade setups every single day. So even if I was not actively trading, as long as I came into the market, identified a great setup, that was a win for me. This helped a ton because I literally made finding great setups a habit. It was like brushing my teeth. Every single day I would get up and I would find a great setup. If you're watching this and you're in the phase where you're maybe not ready to start actively trading, but you still want to learn, I highly recommend picking your asset like we talked about. Pick one asset. I recommend ES Futures. Pick ES Futures, look at ES Futures every single morning between a specific time period. So for me, I do 8:30 to 10:30. Find a setup between this time period and do this every single day. This will get your mind in the habit of identifying great setups, and it will also get you in the habit of having a specific time that you trade. People always ask me how to avoid revenge trading or over trading, and the answer is very simple. Have a set plan on exactly when you will stop trading. For me, I don't take any trades after 11. I trade from 8:30 to 10:30. Sometimes I'll take a trade at like 10:35 or 10:45, but after 11, I shut my computer and I go live my day. Remember, the goal of trading is freedom. Yes, money brings you that freedom, but if you want to actually enjoy your life and have the freedom that trading can give you, you need to have a set time on when you'll be trading so that you can actually have some time to go live your life, to go enjoy your day. The other day, I literally traded, made my money, closed my computer at 11, went on the jet ski, and then enjoyed my day. And that reminded me, this is why we trade. This is why we're not working a huge office job or doing something that requires all of our time to be dedicated to it for that day. With trading, it's a huge gift that we can only trade for a few hours and make a lot of money and then go live our lives. So if you want to be a profitable trader, stop overcomplicating your learning process, stop trading with your emotions, and stop thinking with a short-term mindset. If you'd like to join the premium community, you can join using the link in the description of this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all soon.